Testing. Where's my game? Here's my game. Wait. I need to update my stuff. Oh, wait a second, please. Done. Save. Yeah. Wait. I need to update. I'm in. Sorry for the delay, lols. Twitch.tv/Bakaiko. Post. Blue sky. Quote. I'm live. Twitch.tv/Bakaiko. Post. Ito. Am I done? No, I'm not. Discord. My Discord. Oops. Shut up. Discord. Discord is a My Little Pony character. Okay. Ding. Everyone. Bad End Theater. Alright. Check. Is my mic okay? Is the audio okay? I think it should be okay. Start recording. Good morning, everyone. Wow, wait. Good morning. Hello. We are back on Friday with the Fearful Friday. Yay! Yeah. Sorry for the delay. I was trying to get the YouTube stream working, but I still don't know how to set up the audio. I don't understand why it doesn't work. So I just gave up on it. I'm just gonna work on it on my private time, I guess. But yeah, and I was messing around with my new PNG, this PNG, so I can match with the game, you know. But yeah. Anyways, sorry for the delay. I didn't mean to start this late. But yeah, hope you guys are feeling well. Hope your day is well. And without further ado, just sit back and relax and let's play. Also, I got a new chat overlay. It's really cute. Okay, welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. Oh. And you will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin a tutorial, select whichever doll you like. I am Demon Doll, cause I have the buns, and it looks like my buns. You control the Demon Doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. Nice. How will you interact with the human doll? Play nice. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. Hey, what the fuck? Okay. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the station or try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Oh, I am Human Doll. You control the human doll. You are a friendly little guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with a demon doll? Attack it. You kill the demon doll this time and it doesn't resist. Oh. This is all because you chose to play nice in the first round. Are the mechanics becoming clear? Yeah. Yeah, you make choices and the choices affects the story. Basically, every single game I like. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Cool! Now try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. Hostile? Oh, wicked. No one mourns the wicked. Attack it. How ruthless! End tutorial. Nice. I'm done. Do you understand? Yes, I do. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Oh, we're collecting the bad endings, not the good. Okay. Alright. Let's start the show. Are? Hero, maiden, underling, overlord. I'll put the chat box over here. I think it's better. Yeah, sure. I wanna be the very best. I'm gonna be the overlord first. You are the overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think? Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. Oh man! There's even a role called hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole overlord thing, if you're being quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. Oh my god, mood! But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and be sure to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. Good for you! Good for you, boo-boo. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? I think I'm gonna make the good choices first. So I'm gonna be nice and grant them the day off. Just tell them to go take a break from this stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the overlord sure is great. You awake to a huge commotion outside. The hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the fuck? You rush out into the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. Yeah, what the hell, dude? The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You're unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs you and cuts you to pieces. Ah, poo. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. Fuck! You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you're swallowed by darkness. Oh dear. Conquered overlord. And reset the stage, duh. Okay, let's do other... Okay. Go back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice and comfy overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick. Just another one of your amazing talents as the overlord. Oh, hell yeah. A huge commotion. Hero shown up. What the fuck? What? What? Is this the same ending? What in the world? Okay. Well, that's alright. We set the stage. Okay, so the reason why I'm defeated, the overlord is defeated, is because the underling isn't strong enough, huh? Okay. Let's just play the underling then. Make him stronger.
You are the demon underling in service of the overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the overlord anyways. It's a lot of standing in one place staring at nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the overlord for the day off. She gives you an earful with responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. Ha! You should probably steer this in a responsible direction.
Let's not do that.
You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do.
Yeah, true. The others not, but don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. Yeah.
But you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of your castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free.
Oh, good for you, boo-boo.
As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options.
I'll tell her to quit yelling.
When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like your friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, but why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language?
True.
The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the overlord.
Why?
Sounds like it would be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the overlord. The overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The overlord nods and says everything's cool, as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is.
Yeah, she's cool! She's cool, bro!
You mentioned how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her.
She gives you a look and you say, That was just
a joke, of course! She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that the hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk!
Avenge! 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 I'm gonna die though. Avenge!
Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like a maniac? What did we ever do to him?
Yeah, what did we ever do to him?
You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard who sometimes bought you food whenever they notice you were feeling kinda down. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon's heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bones tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword grow through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest.
Cool! Cool! I get. Oh, right! Maybe I can. This time I can win. Oh, you wake to a knock on your door. There we go. There we go. There we go. You wake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from a nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. Ow. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. Oh, okay. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this.
Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like?
You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. I'll let her stay for a while, why not? You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away, she just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after you.
That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful.
You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You notice the sound of battles have started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underling roughhousing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset a maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But he should have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? But he killed him! What the fuck? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies and pieces are all strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. That the hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her and minding your own business. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling in sincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoings, but you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans, always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. Oh dear. When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Wrathful Overlord and... Wow. Wow. Well, let's be the hero. For once. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at a nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You get killed to gain experience. Sure, bravely slaughter the evil creatures. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Can you let me in, please? You attempt to explain where you've come, but the monster before you is eyeing you with suspicion. You can't help but notice the demon blood. Oh, oopsies! From earlier, you haven't had the chance to wash off yet. Oops. You have no choice but to fight the army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience points for you. You make your way through the castle, fending off all the demons that stand in your way. You make it to the Overlord's chamber and hope you're still in time to save the maiden. Wait a second. You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. I'm probably gonna die, but yeah, I'm gonna ask what's going on. She explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door to see her army in lifeless bloody piles. She's wailing, it's horrible. This is your chance, hero. I'm gonna stab the Overlord. You lunge forwards, driving your blade. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it after a slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are, or ruthless. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Triumphant hero and... Oh, Himmel would not do that. Himmel wouldn't. What if I just do all of this? Hero, skip! Flee like a coward! Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now, your reputation will be ruined. I wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight for some lousy demon underlings. Well, take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all, this is your job! After a long trek, you make it into the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past this monster if you want to reach the Overlord. Can't let me in. You go up the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. They seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever. At least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all. You can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Oh, useless hero. No, this one then. Do it again, la la la. Be like a coward, la la la. Come here, la la la. What the fuck? Did it. I thought it's gonna... Maybe the maiden... I'm kind of confused. Well, let's be the maiden now.
You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to the spooky demon overlord's castle. You're told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day.
What the fuck?
Because you're a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords really love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons are just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. Along with your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary.
I'll introduce myself.
You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village.
What the fuck? Oh! Oh shoot, he bit me.
This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think? Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You weren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon until you are no more.
Oh dear, consumed maiden. Hungry? Yeah, sure. Blah. Introduce myself.
The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating.
Ah, kawaii.
They agreed to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you're introduced to the overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishments await them. But you're surprised she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. Turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out and something awful would happen, and a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and village. She didn't want to risk giving the humans an excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you'd never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the overlord could say the same to a human. You may be different, but really they're just trying to live their lives that same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better.
But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along?
Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons
to come after you
all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself. But spending time with this overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. But then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened.
The hero suddenly dashes toward the overlord's sword drawn. Protect!
You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way that you die. the roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out all right for your new friend.
Sacrificial maiden. And wow. Okay, wait, I need to check something out real quick. Oh, my head. I'm a bit lightheaded for some reason. Oh dear.
Boop 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 boop
Boop, boop, boop.
do 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 do.
Okay. Again. I am maiden. Introduce, la la la.
The overall tells you again that you should get lost. How rude, you just got here.
I refuse.
You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill her destiny, even if you make it, you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! Shares stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize they might not be the rules monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to
do nothing.
The hero's blade. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord. As she lets out a horrible scream, you flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless.
Complacent maiden end. Oh dear. What if doesn't scream, goes home when the overlord? Nope. Dies to okay. Nope. Tells the maiden to leave. What if I do this now? Flee like a coward. Cut through the ask if they let you in. Aha! The overlord and maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Ask the maiden what the fuck is going on, bro. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you to reassure everyone of her safety. The overlord allows the two of you to leave and you casually exit the castle. You try to make conversation with the maiden, but she's pretty quiet since leaving the overlord's room. Is she shy? She suddenly stops in her tracks and you turn your head to ask what the deal is. Oh, the overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. What the fuck? Why? You can't help but feel relieved you got the maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off towards the burning castle. Panic sets in and you follow to try to stop her. The smoke is so thick you've already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. You stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. You'll return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander hero. Okay, let's be the underling then.
Demon and she's pretty cool with it. Nice. You set out your adventure to outside the castle. She has a favor to ask.
Hear her out, sure.
You're in a good mood today and are rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed that it would even be possible to understand each other before now. You seem to be getting along just fine, so you decided it's time for a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. How rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what the fuck their deal is. They say they're planning
A whole revolution. Oh. Why?
You're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out, and being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "Sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. It's actually not too bad, you guys. Your friend seems pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Oh, someone
Someone who is still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in their castle. You understand, right?
There are claws tied around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them.
They slit your throat in response. Oh dear. Faithful underling and reset the stage. What if I'm the Overlord? You are the Overlord. La 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 la. Day off. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden who was rumored to have been captured by your kind.
Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the hero. Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind?
After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologized for causing trouble, and the hero asked her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. What if I keep her here? The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? I'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe your demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She is frightened. You don't understand why. Did she say she prefers this place to her village? Oh, honey, that's not... It's the lack of freedom, bro. If you keep her here and kill the hero, it's still the same thing as keeping her hostage, you know. Yeah, now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step towards the maiden and she backs herself into the corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that and you had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Oh. Selfish overlord and... Okay, let's let her go then. Let's let her go. Let them go. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while, until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What the fuck is going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What the fuck is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke on a thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Burn, Overlord. Okay. What if I... Okay. Shout out for a hero to come save me.
You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon is put out by your sudden shouting and asks to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused and hostile, which totally catches you off guard. My name... Village. You told him that you were thinking maybe you could skip. Hero enters the room. You're surprised to see him at first until you realize he might have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses a relief that his whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The overlord allows you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over to your shoulder. You stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. Is the overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken up before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. The hero is after you. You start to cough. Smoke too thick. Can't hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke! A maiden saving the overlord? If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve.
Oh, dear me. Dear me. Can't I save anyone? You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Self has made an end. B. Okay. What if I'm heroic? Heroic. Let's be the maiden again. Do nothing. Wait, I've been in here. I've been there before. Hungry. Like this. Disloyal. Shout. Okay, do nothing. Okay, never mind. Oh, so we slaughter all the demon and okay, what if I'm the underling now?
You're a demon underling in service and the blah blah blah.
Quit yelling. Ooh. Avenge! Oh wait, no, I've been here before. Oopsies. Okay, wait. Quit yelling. Save myself.
You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle until you remember your role. Oh, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully alone in some deep dark forest somewhere.
Deserter, underling, and... What if I'm a tyrant? Okay, I do this. I don't think I have, huh?
No, you're sick of this overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new overlord. You like the sound of that. That's your first act of rebellion to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun, the change of atmosphere, blah blah blah. Quit yelling. Okay, let's kill the overlord. You tell him you were just joking. Clarify that you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry about what you were getting yourself dragged into. You followed your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance.
My guidance? My guidance.
Wait. There's probably be casualties if you fought her head on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas.
You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans conversation. Whoa, okay, new ending.
They take off into the castle. Are they in the overlord's room? Fuck! The overlord will kill you for sure if you found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after humans. Sure enough, the beta's already frantically telling the overlord everything. She said that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up. Except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cried that it was all your idea.
Hey, what the fuck, bro? Hey, I thought we were chumps. The fuck?
And that they were just going with the flow. Too scared to refuse.
I'm too scared to refuse with their plan.
You can't believe that tell the overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here.
You all shout at each other until the overlord demands silence. Regardless of who held this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel.
She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear her traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the overlord and the two humans. And then the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you.
Ow!
The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he'd get that chance. The overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You're forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you'd sided with her.
Oh dear.
The overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick.
Oh dear. Okay, no tyrant then, no tyrant. Quit yelling. Oh, what? hero. What's going on? You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. You have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. Demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back onto the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noises until the overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This overlord is no better than her subjects. You grab your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. Oh dear! The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join in, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. And it's killed. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. Two of you, the overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. Oh dear. Resigned hero. Uh, じゃあどうする? Wait, no, wait, wrong, wait, no. Oh, let him go. Oh, there we go. You've almost fallen asleep when the maiden and hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of the humans to care, though. One of the underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons crying that everything was that first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambitions cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my feet. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. The group of demons starts muttering something about going back to Plan A and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. Fire. Hero vowing to slay the... So this is how you'll die. Burned alive in your own room by those who thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? I know, right? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling those raiders blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Forgive them. You relieve the underling killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You'll all burn together. Oh dear. Oh poo. Overlord's true end? That was the true end? I don't know how I feel. Oh. Oh? Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. What the fuck? Ah! Oh, they heard me. Oh, they know. Oh, what the heck? Oh, they know. True end? You say to yourself, what was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? I know, right? You must have forgotten where you were. Is it the bad end theater? Oh! Oh, they said the thing! Oh, they said the thing! Oh, they said the thing, bro! Oh, right, this is the bad end theater, huh? There's a pain setting in? Ooh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd been shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You start- Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You start to relate to their flaws, their plights. You start wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovely crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. Dear me! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Wait a second. I am back. Okay, well, Dosuru. What if I do this? Yeah, take retribution. You pierce their chest with your claws. They scream. The hero backs away. He is wise not to interfere. They stop moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. Doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. Ah, spiteful. 41 out of 80. I mean, 18 out of 41. Okay. What if? What if I do this? What if I do this? Flee? Oh, nothing. Okay, Ah, you gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing, murdering all her soldiers. Get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord has definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You find the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. Oh dear, you cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of maidens within its walls. It's just as you suspected, she must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. Great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? Yeah, true. You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. Oh, the hero's getting an existential crisis. Oh dear. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero. Oh dear. What about now? Da, da, da. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. She explained that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asked why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door. I have been here. Yeah, oh yeah, there. You hope you'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is unconsolable. She tears you apart and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic hero end. What if I do this?
Ba-ba-da.
I don't think... yeah, okay. What about I just flee like a coward, cut through the army? Oh. Reset the stage. Okay, wait. Can I do this?
You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village. La 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 la.
Hero, come help me. Do nothing? Oh. Well, what else can I do? Bum 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 boom 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 boom. What? Oh, okay, I understand. Ow. Oh. Okay, well, how am I supposed to know? Okay. Okay, hungry behavior. What about hungry and disloyal? You are awakened by one of your underlings. They brought you a hero who inquires about a missing maiden. Oh! You tell him you don't know anything. You must never really visit this place. He believes you and goes home. To your surprise, you figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad to get back to your nap instead. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. Wow! What is this ending? One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. You try to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. I wonder too. Assassinated Overlord. Oh yeah, let's overthrow her. Gobble her up. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon's name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought, and feel quite proud of that. Other humans would oh whoa, that's not the voice. Wait, let me check my audio. Okay.
Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming, running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet.
Put on a show.
You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience's screams grow louder. Applause! You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. You should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continued your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think that was totally worth it.
The curtain closes. performer, underling, and okay, let's do it again. Couple it up. Change your mind and leave.
If your kind of people are just upset at just the sight of you, they won't probably appreciate any terrible acts you commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle thinking you'll take a nap. They're very eager to talk to you about the whole kill the Overlord plan. You admit you haven't given it much thought and only just now remembered it was a thing. Your friends question their loyalty to their cause.
Okay, let's go to the Overlord. Jodan.
You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful.
Time to die!
You figured the cleanest way to do this would be to stick your claws into her throat, so you just do that. She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself that it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You're the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you as you had betrayed your overlord. Oh! Yeah, that wouldn't be fun, would it? That would not be fun. Lord, underling, and B. Overthrow, hungry, change my mind and leave. Yeah, let's go to the Overlord. Chicken out. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panic whisper, you ask them to let you out. It seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them it is pretty fucked up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned. The demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize they set the room on fire. Oh no. Oh, poor baby. Oh, he's just hungry and lazy. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. You're afraid to move. You resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together.
Oh, that's sad. I don't like that. Okay, let's be here. Oops. Awakened by one of your underlings, a hero wishes to speak to you. He inquires about the maidens who are rumored to be here, but you've never seen her. The hero looks so cute. Like,
Are? Are? What do you mean?
Humans don't visit often, or ever really. As the hero takes his leave, you wonder why he totally trusted you there. Heroes traditionally kill demons, but this guy seemed like he was bad at his job, in your opinion. Whatever, you're still feeling sleepy, so you go right back to your nap. You drift in and out of sleep. You feel uneasy, but aren't sure why. The sound of a shutting door forces you awake. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. They're having trouble forcing it open. What's this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle? Okay. What if no hungry? Hold on, let me. Just leave. Okay. Antisocial. Yeah. Introduce yourself. I refuse to leave. You put your foot down. Wait, I've been here before. Suspicious demon congregating. They're talking about assassinating the overlord. You have to warn her. Shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them.
This isn't right, you think? What kind of hero passes up this chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. I burst into the overlord's room. All your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down. There's no time. The overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognized from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were part of this evil plot. They seem so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the overlord demands silence. She threatens them with the violence, and you think she is very overlord-like in this moment. The crew of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds on the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh, and thinking that that must have jinxed it because now the room is engulfed in flames.
If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the overlord would have been killed. But you can have done that. That path isn't an option for you.
Literally, I was trying to do that, but I can't. There's no option.
You think that no matter what...
Oh, my voice cracked.
You think that no matter what, you'll always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The overlord sees her underling. They beg for their life. You pray, you don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The overlord's claws pierces the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She takes and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. No way of saving you now. You, the overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames.
The vowed maiden. What if I do this? Introduce yourself. Refuse to leave. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The world tears the hero apart into retaliation.
You are suddenly unable to scream. The overlord who you had just been getting along with so well has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you have been deceived by your sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all. You somehow managed to slip past the overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never looked back.
Escape maiden end. Hey, okay. Okay, so far, hold on. Reset the stage. So far, we have 26 out of 41. We're halfway there actually. This is a really quick game. Yum 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 yum. So far, this game is great. I love this game already. The endings are... I wish I could save every single one of them, but apparently I can't, because apparently this is a bad end theater, and that sucks. But okay, let's see the timeline. What is this? Possessive. Disloyal. Okay, so... no. Disloyal, possessive. What if possessive? Okay. Let's be this. Introduce yourself. La 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 la. The overlord approaches you now.
Oh, the overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner.
Her expression is complicated. Oh, this is the yonder, the possessive overlord end.
Being captured by the overlord is in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the overlord now. Oh.
property. What if I do this? You'd love to have all the conversation in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost, but the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really didn't want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against her better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that the demons are not at all what she'd expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans. I've been here before. Oh no! Disloyal. Antisocial. Okay. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused, wait, I'm confused. Oh, right, no. I'm supposed to play as the Overlord. Nope. Nope, okay, what the frickity frackle. Okay, maybe no hungry then. Just disloyal. And coward? Hey, you couldn't resist seeing it for... Wow, what did he say? Well, what did you say? What you say, Bobby? No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it yourself, though, could you? Shut up! Oh, no. Dude, shut up. I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give in to despair, or... I'm trying to get them all! Shut up, game! My nose itches. Okay. Fucking chill. Disloyal, Overlord awakens, obedient. Okay, obedient, maiden obedient. Disloyal, okay. Maiden obedient. Boop. La. The maiden does what there we go. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. You figure you may as well go back to bed now. But you don't get to rest for very long. One of her underling is tearing my cloth. Ah! Nani? Wakanai. Yeah, antisocial. Hungry. What is this? Oh, maybe I have to... Okay, maybe I have to trigger it by doing the thing first. Okay. Polite, disloyal, antisocial, obedient. Merciful, okay. Polite. Hold on, I forgot. Obedient, antisocial, disloyal. Just be disloyal. Okay. Just be disloyal. Here we go. Hear her out. Disloyal. To your surprise. Oh! The Overlord spares you!
Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead, looking around. He's just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden's crying, the hero is silent. You'll all burn together.
Oh, sad. That's sad. Underling's true end! That's the true end of the Underling? Oh, man. Reset the stage. Dude, that sucks. Okay. Diplomatic, possessive. Okay. Disloyal, diplomatic, possessive. Possessive. Polite. Diplomatic, possessive. Possessive. Oh shit. Possessive. Just be disloyal. You're out. Yep.
You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. But the Overlord distracted.
Whoa!
She figured this is as good a chance as any.
Oh, the assassination plan is still going? Oh dear.
You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down.
Excuse me.
The Overlord apart. Oh, you ripped the Overlord apart and she stopped moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You told the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord.
Heroic Underling. Good for you, Underling. Oh, hello. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter 3? Can I see the letter? Can I see the letter? How do I want to see the letter? Oh. No? What? Can I click this? I can. Oh,
My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy.
okay. So I know that in theater there's like 2 types of mask. The sad looking one and the smiling looking one. I know the sad one is Tragedy. I forgot what the happy one is. But okay. Let's do this one. You thought you you thought you told that underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized breakaway from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. That underling's not so bad. It's a maiden in a nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. Let her stay for a while. Keep her here. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? Whoa! Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No, he's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed, Overlord, and B. Huh. Okay. This one. Introduce yourself. But the Overlord objects to the hero's suggestion. You tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. She isn't having it! Oh, that was the wrong voice. The wrong voice. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You'll leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Had she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Whoa! But the Overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. The Overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon's underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone stopped moving now. The room is silent, save for the underlings' heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. He looks at you, confused for a moment, but then puffs out his chest. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again for the rest of your life. Oh dear. Escaped Maiden and B. Okay, what else are we missing here? Which one is this? Ba-ba-da. Haha. But the Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it's your job to mediate situations like this. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you'll have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. You'll leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You're helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You came all this way only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Aww. Hero. Naive hero. Aww. That would be me. Okay. Antisocial, obedient, you talk. Dutiful, she runs from you. What is that? Obedient, antisocial, and obedient. Okay. Ba-ba-da. Oh! On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. You ask the maiden what she's doing. Doesn't she know the Overlord's castle is like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out the demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. Sure, I'll believe the story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had all been so worried. They praise you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look to you for explanation. You politely inform them it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust this maiden's story. You totally believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Oh dear. The town's elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. She suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together? Aww. Oh, hero. Her actions now have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a wish from the start. Oh, these people. Oh, I hate people. People sucks, bro. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already, but that doesn't sound like a very, very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear up these misunderstandings. You valiantly dash after the maiden towards the Overlord castle. But you were too late. Through the unguarded gates, you spot a group of demons surrounding a body. The maiden, she was a fool to have trusted the demons after all. Your hero blood is boiling. You'll avenge her death. You charge through the gate to eliminate every demon you see. What the fuck are you doing killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of the demon kind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Her quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero end. Huh. Okay, well, let's be her. Go home. You wake up to the sounds of battle. A hero is cutting through your army. As the Overlord, it's your job to take charge in these kind of situation. You rush out to end this hero's pitiful existence. Vile demons, I shouldn't have believed for a second that you were anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate you all. You don't really get what he's going on about, but you engage regardless. A girl's gotta defend her people. You clash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health, waiting for the other to make a move when one of your underlings appears behind him. They knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can they see this was a duel? You don't respond. You sense murderous intent. Uh-oh. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. What in the world? Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed Overlord and a... Okay, I want to see Maiden's POV then. Wait her...
You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He asks what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that happened. He's very surprised that the demons don't seem to be as malicious as you were raised to believe. The two of you return to the village, hoping to communicate this to everyone. They had all been so worried and are very glad that the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villager seems confused and looks to the hero for an explanation. He tells him he only ran into you on his way to the castle and that this isn't really his story to tell. He explained to them how you met the Overlord and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or other mean things like that. The villagers look again to the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer his word over yours, but you don't say anything about it. The hero proclaims that he believes your story, but volunteers to go talk to the demons himself just to make absolutely sure. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. You're pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. An old man implores the hero to go speak with the Overlord immediately. He says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because, of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let their guard down. The whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. You'll be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. If you're going to held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen.
Grab the hero and run!
You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you.
Kawaii! Kawaii!
No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group.
Oh! Oh! Okay. Then what? That. 3 more. I mean 4 more. 3 more, I guess. Kind of. What is this? Antisocial, dutiful, obedient. Antisocial, dutiful, obedient. Pop, pop, poop, poop, poop.
Paparap.
And she runs from you for some reason. You wonder what that's all about, but then you remember you're covered in demon blood. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after her or anything, you nonchalantly walk back to the town. As you walk back to the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? Oh, what the heck? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. The smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. No, hero. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Yeah, being a hero is hard. Spectator, hero, and B. Okay, what if I flee? She can't be trusted. Aren't sure you should listen to this maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. Yes, if she's really sure about this, but she gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. She storms off before you can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been the kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. Glad that took care of itself. You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. She seemed nice though, you think. But evil comes in all form, you reassure yourself. You decide to call it a day and return to your house where you can escape. Oh dear. That sucks. Well, what is it? Oh, that's the... Okay. Poop, poop, poop. Dutiful. Oh, right. Okay. I know. Nope. Dutiful. I have to be dutiful. Oh shit. No. No! Dutiful. Destroy the overlord! You lunge forward to put an end to the evil overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. The sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You'll say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl. But the overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Loyal hero and... Dear me. Ba-boop, 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 boop, ba-boop. Oh, just one more ending for the hero then. Princess Story flees from the demon. Diplomatic. Disloyal. Goes back to warn her. Merciful. Okay. Right. Merciful, disloyal. Okay. Ask the maiden what's going on. Is she trying to kill it as a retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You'll all burn together. Heroes. True N! The True N is getting burned. What in the world? Oh, dear. Oh, man. A letter flutters down beyond the curtain. Oh, more letter. You found lost letter 1. Let's read the letter. My love, it isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable, cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow. So I decided to write, and I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more, and then maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. This feels like Class of '09. I like it. It's like a visual novel, and you just try to get every ending, you know. Hey. Okay. But I'm all right. I'm done with the hero. Yeah. And underling. I'm done with underling too. Then what is that? Well, okay. Maybe I'm not done with underling. Polite. Okay, so polite, disloyal, antisocial, obedient, trusting, resolute, merciful. Nope. Trusting. Not resolute then. And then what else? Antisocial. And no. Antisocial and trusting. Antisocial. Just be disloyal, I guess. What? What? What is that? That's supposed to be... Yeah, that's supposed to be me, right? Obedient. Trusting. Ah, there we go.
Aha! You and your friends turned to notice the baited from earlier has over your entire conversation. It'd be bad for you if the Overlord found out about this.
Toss her into the dungeon.
You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. The maiden is very upset. You'll leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front gates. He's asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, prepare to face justice, and another such cliche hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down aside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They ford each other down, making this very easy for you.
Oh, this one.
Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out.
What are you doing? Couldn't you tell there was a duel?
You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. Finish off the hero next. You can let him revive and come after you later. You can have achieved victory, but doesn't make any difference. Anyone who manages to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you.
Lord, Underling, and A. Unlocked all the actors' behavior, really? Is that so? Okay. So Underling is done. And Hero is also done. Bro, this game is quick. This game is hella quick.
Boop, bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, boop, bop, boop.
Sorry, I was reading something. Oh. Heroic martyr. Oh, right. Heroic martyr. Wait, I forgot. La 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 la. Stay in chat. Okay. Stay in chat. Stay in chat. Before you even know how to react, he makes a move and the maiden makes hers. She used her own body to shield you from the hero's blade. Why? Why has this happened? The maiden falls to the floor, lifeless, as the pool of blood beneath her grows. So does their rage. This hero has taken something precious from this world. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Cool! Vengeful Overlord NB! Okay. Heroic. Diplomatic. Heroic. Hold on. Stay in chat, diplomatic, and heroic. Stay in chat. What the fuck? Wait. Did I do something wrong? Nope. Heroic, diplomatic, dutiful. Lost the have the day off. Right, yeah. As the maiden to take the day, stay in chat, diplomatic, heroic. Diplomatic. Oh, cause okay. Okay, maybe now it's fine. Let her stay. Huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, but. Dutiful and heroic. Oh, dutiful and heroic. My bad. The maiden shouts something behind you. And you turn in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest and she falls to the floor lifeless. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control. And the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the human has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Yay! Am I done with the Overlord? No, I'm not. What the heck? And what's it? Diplomatic, dutiful, heroic. Diplomatic, dutiful, heroic. Diplomatic. Diplomatic, dutiful, heroic. Diplomatic. I'll do this. Stay for a while. You feel a sudden sharp pain through your back. There we go. You look down to see a blade protruding from your chest. Ah, that was careless of you. So this is how you die. Stabbed in the back by some cowardly hero. What a joke. You're supposed to be the ruthless one. That's right. Humans can't be trusted. None of this is what they're capable of. You should have remembered that before letting one in. You watch as the hero takes the maiden's hand, leading her through the sea of corpses he'd left in his wake. Captured by a demon, at least you got what you came here for. You join your army in an eternal slumber. Good night, slain overlord. A letter flares down from beyond the curtain. Lost letter 4. Let us read. Do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts, one I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a trap landing, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You are so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justification, and yet you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony, however unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day, even now. I wonder if somewhere you're thinking of it too. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, not all of them deserves harmony. Just one. Oh, just maiden. All left the maiden. Does the maiden only ending a little bit more? Okay. Antisocial and dutiful. Antisocial and dutiful. Obey her. Oh, Thunder Hero. He's covered in blood, demon blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. Oh, there we go. The burnt in the stake ending. You return to the village alone.
Everyone's very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had any intention to harm anyone here, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You're loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you?
Oh, girly. Oh, girly. Felt.
Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence.
How could you have returned? Oh, I thought he was talking. Oh wait, no, he is talking. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero?
They ask. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be,
so they say.
Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You're seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You are to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly. So why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them.
Aw, you are so sorry. That sucks! Executed maiden ended. That sucks. This sucks. The people sucks. Fuck the people. They suck. Trusting. Obedient, trusting. Disloyal, capture. Okay. Trusting, obedient, antisocial. Trusting. Capture. Introduce yourself, la 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 la. Obey her. Leave on your own.
You can prove yourself without anyone's help. You make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. But as you get closer, you start to notice a tower of black smoke darkening the beautiful blue sky. The castle is engulfed in flames. What in God's name could have happened? You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all your
Selfless maiden A. Okay, something worse. I did something wrong. Disloyal and capture. Disloyal. Ah, there we go. Obey her. Live on your own.
A suspicious group of demons stands just outside the entrance. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you over them and decide to lock you in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protests. You can't believe you've escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only to be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. Who's going to keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself, but you sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries doesn't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, You rot in that cell.
Damn, imprisoned maiden end. Oh my god, she got the Slay the Princess ending. Disloyal. Okay, no this one then. Ba. Obey her. Live on your own.
They immediately notice you overheard them. The underling you recognized from before is the first to do something about this.
This is just the
way it has to be.
Whoa, what the fuck?
They suddenly attack you. In that moment, you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly.
Oh, slaughtered maiden and wow. Ooh, one more ending. Hell yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Trusting, resolute, disloyal, merciful. Okay. Merciful, trusting, resolute. Okay. La. Obey her. Resolute.
The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all
burn together? Oh, so this is the true ending for the maiden. Maiden's true end. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. They found a lost letter too. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. By retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within the story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Oh! Well, let me look at the letter. I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You would be surprised if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought in my theater could become world famous, then maybe you might hear of it. Whatever you are, forever yours, Tragedy. Tragedy. All alone in the moonlight. I was beautiful then. Okay, so I am question mark. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? Whoa! You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it.
Yeah, this is me. This is me. This is me. This is me. This is the true me.
Over here. I'll insert myself in the story. Over here. Over here. Yeah. Looks good. Hehe. Okay. Enough. I'll put myself here. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they are supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? I've come to save you. He explained to the group that you've witnessed their many terrible intertwining fates and now you're searching for a good ending. Of course, this makes no sense to any of them. Only the maiden understands your compassion.
My prayers have been answered. You must be...
her god? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. No. Enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passé. You watched hopelessly as tragedy. Oh! Descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way onto the stage, did you? So that's tragedy. So the smiling one is tragedy. I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you'd like. Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send them, each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You're alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission, it's quite disrespectful. I'm sick of all these bad endings. But frankly, you should never have come to a place called Bad End Theater. Haven't we already been over this? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending. It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this sounds like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God! The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. I'll defend first. Try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. You're right. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Behold my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You finished all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I command your thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here to the end of the world. That's right. You came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Whoa! A hero! They find a hero in his home, hunched over his sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scared the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. You're... how can you explain it in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of the hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. Oh, I'm naked. You remember the state of your body and decide that, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He's overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. The true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I could make a living as a tailor rather than a hero. Please, tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, look at that! I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us. Murderer! I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. No! Summon the Overlord. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches on the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. Valid. Relatable. You realize she must actually be very lonely. Well, he's surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. Hey, I see. So this is tragedy. Oh, you've brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you're prepared to face your deaths as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Brutality. The Overlord tries to fight tragedy with sheer brutality. Oh, has violence really been working out for you so far? I'll show you my own brutality. Willpower. Reign of Terror ends here. Tragedy refuses to give in. The hero uses willpower to overcome tragedy. Wow, tragedy is reeling. Ambition. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Let's summon the thingy, the demon. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty. As you respect it, they call out to you. The other demon's guard is sound asleep.
Hey, you're a pretty weird looking intruder. What do you want?
Explain that no, you're not an intruder. Although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy.
Okay,
Try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have.
it'd be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who had bullied them into an
Bro, I can't speak. Had bullied them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate.
So, there's a way that even work can be fun. Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case.
The underling will now fight alongside you. Hell yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle.
The underling, huh? You must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally.
Huh, if I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over.
Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. And summon the maiden. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form.
Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before.
You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity.
Then perhaps you might be a demon? I was hoping I would meet one someday. Today?
Ow. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring about. She's the catalyst of this story after all.
My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord, but you see, I've grown so tired of waiting.
You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you asked what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this.
The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offered to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please, guide me.
The maiden will now fight alongside you. Hell yeah! What is this horrible creature? You won't be, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold?
I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through.
And they should be familiar to you as well. Terrible fate, okay. Ha ha ha, now that the whole party's here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive, I'll balance your kindness with my cruelty. Oh dear, okay. Hope! Our true endings do exist. They simply must! The maiden hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Mischief! Darling tries to evade tragedy through mischievous means.
It's so much fun. Would you like a reminder of where that mischief will lead you?
Oh dear. Tenacity!
Knock me down, I'll just come back stronger.
The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. This is it. With everyone's heart united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. You all unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. Let's go! You've done it. You've managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Oh, are we done? Thank you, maiden. Thank you, underling. And thank you, overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, thank you most of all. Thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you.
Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. No. Well, I did my best. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind, that's true. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. My true end. I conquered tragedy. Am I done? Haya! Haya, Shugi! Hayai na. Hayai na, kore. Oh! Songs. Is this a fucking Vocaloid, bro? Who's Eleanor Forte? Eleanor Forte. Yeah, it's a Vocaloid. Damn, okay. Well, we're done with the game, I guess. First of all, art style, 10 out of 10. It's cute. I like it very much. I mean, the pixel art is just great. I'll just be here in the credits. Yeah, just over here. Art style is great. My favorite character is the Overlord, because she's cool. We defeated tragedy, I guess. But I don't remember who... Is it laughter and tragedy? I thought it starts with a T too. But we defeated tragedy, got our true ending. But I'm not sure if there's any other ending. But so far, I do like this type of games. It really reminds me of Class of '09. Oh, are we done? My true end. It really reminds me of Class of '09, where you just choose your choices and then something's missing. No, it's not. We're not done. Something's missing. Okay, I'll shut up. Dot. Oh, you're still here? The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. What is your story? Me? You'd like to know why I started this theater? Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Remove the mask. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing... The maiden?
I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories.
You can't help but compare my face to the maiden's. Oh!
I'm not her. But it's not like she isn't me. Necessarily, that's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear not another ending, but the truth?
Yeah, tell me.
Alright, one last story.
Oh.
You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. Our running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. That is reality for many. Despair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent to pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all. Where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship and everything is okay in the end. ... I lost her. And then, I started this theater.
But the story does have a happy ending.
Huh?
Whoa! I am the overlord after all! Whoa! I was hoping to find you.
It's you!
It's been so long.
I thought I'd never see you again.
You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult.
Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool.
I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending.
So of course I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work.
Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end.
Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you.
I choked. I love you too. Wow! Now, truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies and yippee! Are we done? Done? Are we actually done? Really? Oh, there's nothing more to see, my love, but if you'd like to reset, I really want to experience everything all over again, I'm happy to oblige. Shall we begin the resetting process? No, I don't want to reset. You're so fickle, let me know if you change your mind. No, I would not like to reset, actually.
But I wanna... それだけ?
Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're done. Never mind. Okay. Whoa. I guess we're done. We're done with the game.
But yeah, as I've said in the ending, I mean in the credits, I do enjoy games like this where I just have to make choices and let the story uncover itself by itself. Yeah, but yeah. What are we playing next week? Right. On the next Fearful Friday, I plan to play Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, because I heard that it's a similar type of game as this one. But yeah, the characters are great. My favorite is still Overlord. And guess what? Apparently Overlord is me all along. So I guess I love myself. And apparently Tragedy is the maiden, which is whoa, hell yeah. And apparently I don't remember who accompanies Tragedy. I really don't remember, but apparently we're the main character. The Overlord is the main character. We're the Overlord, and no one can get away from our love. And we got the good ending, the true ending. And yeah, very nice little story. I wonder what happens to the hero and the what you call it, the tiny demon, the tiny boy. But yeah, yeah, good game. Love this game. I would like to play more of these kind of... Oh, what is this? Bright energy in many scenes. Yeah. Very nice. I would like to play more games like this. But yeah, don't think I'm gonna be rating anyone, cause I don't know. I don't think there's anyone here. Actually, there is. But yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream, and I'll see you guys on... Or maybe wait, let me just look at... Wait. Oh, actually, is there someone playing... Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna rate Nidoku. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen them, yeah. Okay, well, let's rate Nidoku. They're playing... I don't know what they're playing, but yeah. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you guys hopefully on Sunday with Zettle Zone Zero, but we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.